Hey, Cowboys Nation. Today, we're diving deep into the latest buzz around the Dallas Cowboys as we break down their draft strategy, top prospects, and what this could mean for the future of America's team. With two first-round picks in hand, the Cowboys are in a position to really make waves, and the offseason is shaping up to be fascinating for both fans and analysts alike. The front office has plenty of decisions to make, and every move counts, from the first pick to the later rounds. This is the kind of draft that could define the next few seasons for Dallas, and the pressure is on to make smart, impactful choices. The mock drafts and simulation tools give us an interesting look into potential outcomes. But as we all know, these aren't perfect predictors. They give us a framework, a starting point to discuss strategy. But in reality, teams make adjustments based on fit, need, and unexpected opportunities. For the Cowboys, the two first-round selections, alongside compensatory picks in the 4th and 5th rounds, plus a 7th-rounder via the Chiefs, provide multiple chances to address both immediate needs and future planning. The complexity of a draft means that flexibility is key, and Dallas has a chance to be creative with how they approach their selections. Looking at the top prospects currently on the board, the Cowboys are faced with intriguing options across several positions. Edge rushers, linebackers, defensive backs, and offensive linemen all present themselves as potential game changers. David Bailey, an edge rusher from Texas Tech, stands out for his remarkable production, despite not being the biggest player in his class. His numbers are eye-popping: over 40 tackles, 17 tackles for loss, 13.5 sacks, and a pressure rate that ranks among the best in college football. Bailey is exactly the kind of player who can immediately impact the pass rush, pairing well with Donovan Ezrao and helping Dallas create the pressure it has struggled to generate in recent seasons. His size may not be imposing, but his productivity and motor make him a compelling first-round pick. In a draft class where impact edge players are at a premium, securing someone like Bailey at number 14 could be a huge win for the team. Meanwhile, on the offensive side of the ball, the Cowboys have several linemen worth considering. Spencer Fono and Francis Mingoa, top tackles in this class, are available and could potentially bolster the protection schemes for the quarterback. Alongside them, players like Caden Proctor and Caleb Lamu provide additional options to strengthen the offensive front. Developing a strong line is essential not only for protecting the quarterback, but also for creating lanes for the running game, which will be crucial for Dallas as they aim to maintain a balanced defensive attack. The offensive line selections will likely influence other decisions later in the draft, and the Cowboys have to weigh the value of immediate starters versus developmental prospects who can grow into larger roles. Defensively, the secondary remains an area of significant focus. Brandon Cece, a cornerback out of South Carolina, has risen considerably in pre-draft evaluations and could be a key addition. Known for his strong run defense and ability to cover in both man and zone schemes, Cece brings versatility and toughness to a position where physicality and adaptability are critical. His combination of size, speed, and football IQ makes him an attractive option, particularly if the Cowboys are aiming to shore up coverage and support the linebacking core. Pairing him with existing talent and complementing his skills with additional draft picks could create a secondary capable of matching up against some of the league's most dynamic receivers. Linebacker remains a tricky area to address with just two top selections, but adding depth and experience in the later rounds can help fill gaps. Aiden Fisher from Indiana, a former James Madison transfer, represents the kind of veteran presence that can contribute immediately while also mentoring younger players. His production, with 75 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, and multiple sacks, demonstrates a solid understanding of the game and the ability to impact both run defense and pass coverage. While not necessarily a flashy pick, a player like Fisher adds stability to the unit and provides flexibility for defensive coordinators to experiment with schemes. Safety is another position where the Cowboys could look to make strategic additions. Kean Sabb from Alabama offers intriguing potential as a versatile player capable of stepping into significant roles in the secondary. Paired with other prospects like Bray Heward, the team could begin to address long-term depth concerns while simultaneously injecting new energy into the defensive backfield. Evaluating safeties requires balancing size, athleticism, and instinct, and the Cowboys have several options to consider depending on their broader defensive philosophy. With key players like Don Wilson's status uncertain, bringing in talented, high-character individuals could help solidify the back end and provide reliability in coverage. Running back is a position that often sparks debate, and this draft class presents a thinner pool of top-tier talent. Justice Haynes, a running back who transferred from Alabama to Michigan, has shown remarkable production when healthy, averaging over 100 yards per game before an injury slowed his season. His size, athleticism, and ability to contribute in multiple offensive schemes make him an interesting late-round option for teams seeking to add depth and potential explosiveness. While the Cowboys may not prioritize a first-round running back, adding talent later in the draft could help maintain a balanced roster and provide insurance against injuries or departures. Beyond the first few rounds, the draft becomes an exercise in strategy, value, and potential. Developmental prospects like Demetrius Crownover, an offensive tackle from Texas A&M, offer long-term upside with the right coaching and technique refinement. Similarly, small school standouts like Khalil Red Murdoch, a linebacker with a record number of forced fumbles, showcase the type of high-risk, high-reward selections that can pay off with smart development and opportunity. These later-round picks often define the depth and resilience of a roster, and the Cowboys have multiple chances to find hidden gems who can contribute in meaningful ways. Throughout this process, the front office faces constant evaluation of positional priorities, scheme fit, and long-term planning. Balancing immediate needs with future potential is never simple, especially in a draft class with standout talent spread across several positions. The 2 first-round picks, combined with compensatory and later-round selections, provide a unique opportunity to shape the team strategically, addressing gaps in pass rush, secondary coverage, and offensive line depth, while also preparing for the evolving challenges of the NFL. Each pick represents a chance to add a difference maker, and Cowboys fans will be watching closely as decisions unfold. As the draft approaches, it's clear that flexibility, preparation, and insight will be key. The players mentioned here are only a snapshot of the possibilities, and the actual draft day decisions will depend on how the board falls, which prospects are available, and how the team evaluates their own needs versus trade opportunities. Whether it's targeting an elite edge rusher, securing a versatile cornerback, or adding depth in the offensive line, each choice will have ripple effects across the roster. The next few months will be fascinating, and the potential for the Cowboys to emerge with a roster that can compete at the highest level is very real. The combination of first-round talent and strategic depth picks has the potential to give Dallas a competitive edge for years to come. Picking up from where we left off, the Dallas Cowboys draft strategy continues to generate a lot of excitement, speculation, and analysis among fans and insiders alike. With so many positions needing reinforcement, the team faces an intricate puzzle where each selection can have a ripple effect across the roster. The first-round picks set the tone, but the mid- and late-round selections will be equally important in shaping depth, adding competition, and finding players who can grow into larger roles. For a team like Dallas, which has championship aspirations, the margin for error is slim, and every decision must balance immediate impact with long-term planning. One area that stands out is the defensive line, particularly the edge rusher position. David Bailey's projected addition at number 14 provides the Cowboys with a reliable, productive pass rusher who can complement existing talent. Even if he isn't the biggest player on the field, Bailey's relentless motor, ability to create pressure, and knack for finishing plays make him a key piece in a defense that has struggled at times to generate consistent quarterback pressure. Pairing him with Donovan Ezrao creates a formidable duo on the edges, and it opens opportunities for creative blitz packages and rotational strategies that can disrupt opposing offenses. The potential to upgrade this unit significantly cannot be overstated, as a strong pass rush often sets the tone for the rest of the defense. In addition to edge rusher talent, the Cowboys are evaluating prospects at cornerback and safety to solidify the secondary. Brandon Cece, with his strong run support and coverage versatility, provides an ideal profile for the team's defensive philosophy. The ability to contribute against the run while maintaining coverage responsibilities allows defensive coordinators more flexibility in their schemes. Cesse's rise on pre-draft boards reflects his consistent performance, football intelligence, and potential to transition seamlessly into the NFL game. Complementing him with additional picks or free agent acquisitions could round out the secondary, ensuring that the Cowboys have the depth and adaptability to face high-powered passing attacks. Linebacker is another focal point for the Cowboys as they plan for the next season. Aiden Fisher, a former James Madison transfer at Indiana, represents the type of experienced, reliable addition that can immediately impact games. While not necessarily the flashiest player, his production, tackling consistency, and understanding of defensive schemes make him an asset. Linebackers often serve as the heartbeat of the defense, responsible for reading plays, adjusting alignments, and supporting both the run and pass. Adding Fisher into the mix provides stability, mentorship for younger players, and a piece capable of stepping in when injuries or rotation needs arise. The depth here is particularly important given the demands of the NFL season. Shifting to the offensive side, the Cowboys are clearly invested in strengthening the line to protect the quarterback and open running lanes. Prospects like Spencer Fono and Francis Mingoa offer immediate potential at tackle, while developmental players such as Demetrius Crownover provide long-term upside. Crownover's size and athleticism make him an intriguing option, even if technique and consistency remain a work in progress. Offensive line depth is essential not only for durability over a grueling season, but also for flexibility in formations, blitz pickups, and creating mismatches against defensive fronts. The front office must balance the need for immediate starters with the opportunity to develop young talent who can grow into key roles over the next few seasons. The running game is another component under consideration. Justice Haynes, transferring from Alabama to Michigan, demonstrated significant productivity before his injury, showcasing vision, balance, and the ability to gain tough yards consistently. While the Cowboys may not prioritize a first-round running back, selecting a player like Haynes later in the draft could provide depth and rotational talent, giving the offense multiple weapons to sustain drives and control tempo. A versatile backfield allows for creative play calling, keeps defenses guessing, and helps maintain offensive balance, which is crucial when competing against top-tier opponents week in and week out. As the draft progresses into the later rounds, the focus shifts to high-upside picks and role players who can contribute in specialized ways. Khalil Red Murdoch, a linebacker with a record number of forced fumbles, exemplifies the type of talent that may fly under the radar but can significantly impact games. Players like Murdoch provide energy, tenacity, and playmaking ability, particularly in specific packages or situational roles. The Cowboys' ability to identify and develop these types of players can transform their roster depth and offer flexibility in both defensive and special teams units. Evaluating the overall draft picture, it's clear that the Cowboys are working to balance positional needs with the best available talent. The front office must consider immediate starters, long-term developmental prospects, and players who fit the team's culture and system. Every decision is weighed against potential trades, free agent acquisitions, and the evolving landscape of the NFL draft. This year's class offers interesting choices at multiple positions, from edge rushers and offensive linemen to cornerbacks, safeties, and linebackers, allowing Dallas to address weaknesses while maintaining depth across the roster. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In what is quickly becoming one of the NFL's most shocking whispers, Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott is reportedly preparing to issue an ultimatum that could shake the foundation of the franchise. Sources close to the situation suggest that Prescott has grown increasingly frustrated with the team's recent management decisions, roster moves, and the overall direction of the organization. According to insiders, the signal caller has hinted that if a specific, unnamed player were to join the Cowboys roster, he might consider requesting a trade or even stepping away from the team entirely. This revelation has sent shockwaves through Cowboys fan circles, as Prescott has long been viewed as the face of the franchise and a cornerstone of their future. Analysts are now questioning what exactly could provoke such a dramatic stance from a player known for his loyalty and competitive spirit. Some speculate that it may involve contract dynamics, locker room chemistry, or a potential rival acquisition that Prescott perceives as a threat to the team's cohesion, or even to his own status as the unquestioned leader on the field. The rumor has ignited a frenzy on social media, with fans and pundits alike dissecting every possible scenario. Debates rage over whether this is a strategic play by Prescott to influence management decisions or a genuine expression of discontent that could lead to a seismic shift in the Cowboys roster. While neither the team nor Prescott has officially commented, insiders suggest that negotiations behind closed doors are already underway, and the front office is reportedly taking the warning seriously. If the speculation proves true, the implications could be enormous. Dallas could find itself facing a dilemma that extends beyond the field: how to retain a superstar quarterback while navigating potential disruptions in team morale and public perception. Historically, Prescott has been considered a stabilizing force, so any hint of his departure could trigger a domino effect, influencing draft strategies, free agent acquisitions, and even coaching decisions. While it remains unclear whether this ultimatum is a negotiating tactic or a reflection of genuine frustration, the rumor alone has captured the attention of the entire NFL landscape. Fans, sports writers, and rival franchises are now keeping a close eye on Dallas, wondering if the Cowboys' seemingly unshakable lineup might soon confront one of its most serious internal challenges yet. One thing is certain: if Prescott's alleged warning is more than just talk, the coming weeks could redefine the trajectory of one of the league's most storied franchises. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.